This video is about my encounter with the Men in Black. So the year's 2001, I just graduated college, just moved back home. It's literally the first week. I'm going out for a Taco Bell run around 2 a.m. I'm in a white undershirt, t-shirt, and boxer shorts. Like, I was inappropriately dressed to be driving in a car, but I thought I was just going up the street to get some Taco Bell. Anyway, heading out, and as soon as I get to like the first major intersection that leaves my development out into the world, I notice, you look right and left before you turn. I look to the right and I see police cars blocking off every single block except mine. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm about to make a left-hand turn here. And just as I'm about to pull out into the intersection, I guess he was a policeman, he runs, he's on foot, literally on foot. The guy runs and leaps onto the hood of my car. And he's like, stop the car right now, stop the car right now, get out of the car. And I'm like, okay. I stop the car, get out, and he's interrogating me. I don't even remember what he was asking, like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to Taco Bell. I think he figured out I wasn't the person he was looking for. So he eventually lets me go. And as I'm driving down Taft Street in Pembroke Pines, Florida, around May 2001, so maybe, I don't know if there's any news articles about this, but this helicopter puts the beam on me, and is in my whole drive to Pembroke Lakes Mall, where the Taco Bell is near the Target. The whole night became daytime. It's amazing what the night looks like under the beam of the helicopter. The way the spotlight looked, it looked like I was gonna be beamed up into like a flying saucer. And the whole drive there, it had me on the spotlight. I don't know, maybe I was on TV. Like it's some kind of, like they're chasing O.J. Simpson in the white Bronco. But the whole way to Taco Bell, I file my order, I get my bag of tacos. I almost, maybe since I told the police officer that I was going to Taco Bell, maybe the helicopter was tracing my path to make sure that I actually went to Taco Bell like I said I would. Went to Taco Bell, got my tacos. So anyway, I get it, and I'm driving back home. The helicopter is still tailing me with the beam. Nighttime became daytime. It was incredible. It's weird because you see the day during the day, but seeing it at nighttime under the beam, everything looks surreal. Like everything looked like yo, this is so weird. One, it's weird that a helicopter is following me the whole way home. I was just going out to get some tacos, man. It's following me the whole, all right, so now I'm turning into my neighborhood. I park, the helicopter's now like kind of circling the area, but making like a wide circle. It's not just standing in place. It's just kind of like circling around. I get out, now when I get out of my car, this car pulls up. Okay, this car, what it looked like was, if you ever played Spy Hunter, the game in the 80s, the arcade game, that game. So not the enemy car that has the spikes, but the car that's bulletproof, that no matter how many times you shoot it, it doesn't matter, you have to like bump it off the street. A car that looked like that. It was a vehicle shape that I had never seen ever since then. Like, I've never seen this kind of car before. It just looked like that. It was a weird looking car. It was black. It kind of looked like those old mafia cars from like the 1930s, but it wasn't that model. Like, it was built more like bulletproof and like Spy Hunter. Anyway, the windows were fully tinted, not like mirror tint, not halfway tint, like black windows. Yeah, you can't see anything inside, and the window comes down halfway, and this guy, he was like this short, stocky guy with a bald head and the black hat, and he says, "Hey, come here." And I'm thinking, well, I mean, helicopter, this guy, what? And this is my house. I got to defend my house against whoever this is. So I walk up to him and he says, "Hey, what did you see?" And I said, "A helicopter tailing me all the way home from Taco Bell." He goes, "You see anything else?" I'm like, I saw you guys pull up here, and I saw a policeman jump on the hood of my car when I was trying to make a left on the Taft Street. Yeah, did you see anything else? I said, no. He goes, all right, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go inside your house. I want you to lock the door, and I don't want you to come out until tomorrow. I was like, all right. So I go in the house, thinking that was it, but the helicopter continuously circles like my lake for another hour. And at this point, I'm like, I don't know if this happens to you, but if you're still awake at around 3 o'clock in the morning, your mind starts to play tricks on you. At this point, I start getting like paranoid, and I'm crawling around the floor of my house. I think I'm like 21 years old, and I'm like trying to be beneath the windows so that they can't see me. But I did still peek out like the side of my house to see the helicopter still twirling around and around. Anyway, the next day I wake up, I get the newspaper, Miami Herald. There was nothing about it. I get the Miami Herald the next day, just, searching through all the sections, the local sections, to see if I could find any information about what happened, because this was like a lot of police force to block off all these neighborhoods. I don't know if a prisoner escaped from prison, if Chupacabra was out, if Bigfoot was out, if the Loch Ness Monster grew legs. I don't know what happened, but I know what I saw. I saw a policeman jump on my car while my car was in motion too. This guy was super cop. And I'm not knocking the guy, but whatever they were after was a big deal. This guy jumped on the hood. They trailed me the whole way in a helicopter with the beam on my car to Taco Bell and all the way back home. The car with the strange black vehicle of a design and model, I have no idea. I've never seen it before or since, with the classic guy that you'd expect in the car with the perfect tint. Hey, what did you see? Nothing. All right, kid, I want you to go inside. I don't think he was like a bad Men in Black. I think they were there I think he was like the guy from S.H.I.E.L.D., where they go recover, alien crashes and stuff to clean up situations. So anyway, the Men in Black exist. They were in my neighborhood, which was amazing, because I was like, where did these guys come from? Are these guys always here? How did they get here? I've never seen these cars. I've never seen this guy. What is this? So the scene that you see in all these sci-fi films with the end of the world films, yeah, it's real. Luckily, this was just a small event. Well, maybe, who knows? Like, who knows what they were after? And whatever the newspaper would have printed, I'm sure would have been a cover story anyway. So anyway, that's my Men in Black story. Hope it was entertaining. There was no big punchline at the end, but the big punchline is like, they're real. It's real. That's pretty amazing. All right, see you next time. May the force be with you.